Sponge V1 literally exploded 10x, as you guys can see. So if you guys remember the last video I made on Sponge V1, the percentage is actually still here, or Sponge V2 I should say, on this presale. The last time I made this video on this presale, this thing exploded 521%, and we could see that Sponge V1, ever since the V2 presale or the launch is about to be happening, we could see that this thing exploded 1,200% in just a matter of days. And we could see right here, this thing was sitting just on the 22nd of December. If you would have bought, you would have been a whipping 775% in matter of days. And that's what's happening. And in this video, we're going to be diving in at Sponge V2, how this thing can potentially 33x in the next launch. Okay, so we know what Sponge V1 did right here in the last launch. This thing absolutely shattered and exploded. If you would have gone in the presale, you would have been up a quite good amount. Okay, and if you would have bought even at launch, you would have been up 4,100 or 4,200%. That is a 42x return. Okay, so if you would have dropped $100, you would have made $4,200. Now we know in crypto, a lot of people could afford to drop $100. So diving a look and having a look right here at Sponge V2, we could see that this thing is launching soon. If you missed Sponge V1 100x pump in 2023, which was this one, you have a chance to make it back in Sponge V2, launching on bigger and better exchanges. So we saw Sponge V1 launches on lower tier 1 or high tier 2 exchanges, but now we're looking at better and bigger exchanges. So they have more money, more funds, more marketing to essentially launch on bigger platforms. Last chance to buy Sponge V2 before exchange listing. Buy and stake to earn Sponge V2. We're bridging from V1 to V2. Stake your Sponge today to earn Sponge V2 token. Buy and stake now for a special V2 token bonus. So obviously this will be migrating from V1 to V2. That's why a lot of people are buying. A lot of people are getting hyped because this will get listed in bigger exchanges, perhaps OKX. I'm not going to be here and say which exchanges, but we got Binance, OKX. We know what are the top tier 1 exchanges. And if we have a look right here on Coin Market Cap, just to give you guys an idea on what the top exchanges are, we can see right here that the spot exchanges, the top 5, are sitting at Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin, OKX. And we know that I believe it's already listed on, no, it's not listed on BitGet, it's listed on MEXC, and I believe a few other exchanges that I don't know, maybe L Bank, etc. Gate.io. So Gate.io is considered, oh, it is listed on BitGet, sorry, MEXC, BingX, Gate.io, Poloniex, etc. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. You could see that they raised $4 million total staked and bridge right here. You could buy with Ethereum, you could buy with USDT, you could even buy with a credit card. Okay, now of course, this is not financial advice whatsoever. You guys should always do your own research and due diligence, of course, before buying. Never, ever, ever, invest more money than you can afford to lose. That's definitely a no-no. Never go all in something. And pretty much that's about it. The V1 launch price was sitting at 0.000025. That's the launch price, okay? That's not what the pre-sale price was. That's the launch price. And the current price right now is sitting at 0.00910. And of course, the price increased 3,641% from the launch price, not from the pre-sale price. So if you would have bought at launch only, you would have literally made a bunch of money. So obviously that's what's happening right here. Things are looking good. The whole crypto market is back. The Bitcoin ETF is supposed to be approved later this week. So obviously a lot of exciting things are happening. Did you miss 100x pump right here? Bigger and better, absorbing all the damn buy and stake Sponge using the bun above to receive the equivalent amount of bonus V2 tokens. Spongers will also gain additional token by staking them before the claim date. So you could see right here, this is the stake. You could get a 376% per annual on that. And you could see the total Sponge right now is sitting at 4,296,355,781. And of course, you could put the amount to stake, your Sponge, your reward, etc. Let's have a look at the roadmap. I know a lot of people are interested about the roadmap, the liquidity, and etc. We're going to be talking about the tokenomics in just a second, but you could see right here the stage 1 Sponge V2 announcement, staking for Sponge V2 launched, buy to stake for Sponge V2 bonus, Sponge game research, absorb the damp, literally like a sponge. And of course, stage 2 Sponge V2 claim, Sponge V2 listing, bigger and better exchanges, 10,000 holders. And of course, guys, stage number 3 is something that a lot of people, including myself, are excited about: tier 1 listing. If you have been in crypto, if you have been in presale, if you're holding any shitcoin and want it to pump, you are looking for one thing: when tier 1. Stage 3 tier 1 listing, Sponge game app launch, $100 million market cap. If we have a look right here on Sponge, you could see 22 million. That is a 5x return from here. And that's, of course, if you're buying right now. Imagine if you would have bought at the pre-sale. More social domination, and of course, all damp absorb, literally like a sponge. So having a look at the tokenomics real quick, you could see that the bridge launch will happen. 43% will be a staking reward. So they're giving back to the staking to the holders. 26.93, let's say 27% will be bridged into Sponge. 7.5% will be going to the marketing. 4.5% will be going to the game development. 8% play to earn reward. Who doesn't like a new play to earn reward, right? And of course, 10% will be centralized exchange liquidity. So that's what's happening right now for Sponge V2, guys. This thing is about to get sold out. So if I were you, not financial advice, I would probably put maybe $1, maybe $2, maybe 10, maybe 100. Of course, put 2 to 3% of your portfolio. Why not? Why does it hurt? You're either going to lose 2 to 3% or you're going to make 40x. I mean, of course, this is why you should always do your, you should always have some good risk management. You should never go all into a pre-sale. And of course, that's about it. My name is Ari. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.